Hello and welcome to Millie White Cooks. Just in time for Easter, I wanted to share my bunny-licious best carrot cake recipe, which is so moist, nutty and Moorish. If you also like banana bread almost as much as you love carrot cake, then I think you'll go bananas for my alternative to a traditional carrot cake recipe. And it's so simple and easy to make. What's more, my healthy carrot cake is topped with a dreamy, low-fat cream cheese frosting, serves 16 to 20 generously, and each square is only 250 calories, with just 13 grams of total fat and 1.7 grams of saturated fat per portion. You can find more heart-healthy, low-cholesterol baking recipes in my low-fat cookbooks. The links are in the detail box below. We'll start by taking a quick look at the ingredients list, which as always I'll give in both metric and American measurements. You'll need 175 grams of wholemeal flour or 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. Here's 150 grams of soft brown sugar, which is equivalent to 3/4 cup packed, but importantly I have sifted the sugar so that it is light and airy. I need 3 free-range eggs, size medium in the UK or large in the US, along with 85 ml or 1/3 cup plus 1 teaspoon of sunflower oil. In this little dish I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, sometimes called baking soda, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This is a whole nutmeg, and I'm going to finely grate in about 1/2 teaspoon from this, plus just a pinch of reduced sodium salt. And in this dish I have 40 grams or 1/3 cup of currants and 25 grams or 3 tablespoons of crunchy sunflower seeds. These 2 carrots grated will yield 175 grams or 1.5 cups, which is what I need. These manky looking overripe bananas are just perfect for using in baking, and I need about 3, which when mashed will yield about 400 grams or 1.5 cups. This is 125 grams or 1.25 cups of walnut halves, and finally for the cake I need 1 teaspoon of good quality vanilla extract. I also need some ingredients for the cream cheese topping, but I'll go over those a little later. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more healthy eating inspiration. Now let's get cooking. Preheat the oven to 160 degrees Celsius fan, 350 degrees Fahrenheit or gas mark 4. So start by preparing all the ingredients. Coarsely grate the carrots and set these aside. Next chop the walnut halves into pieces. Add these to the grated carrot along with the currants and sunflower seeds. Sprinkle over 1 tablespoon from the pre-measured flour and toss together to coat. It would have been a lot easier if I'd used a larger bowl for this, ho-hum. Use a spice grater to finely grate about 1/4 of the nutmeg over the flour. Then add the baking powder, soda, cinnamon and salt and whisk together. Mash the bananas with a fork. Now all of the ingredients have been prepared, I can start to make the cake. Add the sifted brown sugar to the bowl of a stand or handheld food mixer and add in the eggs. I always crack each one into a dish first to make sure that there's no shell present and to make sure that each egg is fresh. So that's the first egg, followed by the second, and then the third and final egg, plus the vanilla bean extract. I start the mixer fitted with its paddle attachment on low. Then turn the speed up to medium and beat for 5 minutes until the mixture is lovely and thick, like this. I turn the mixer speed down and continue beating as I slowly pour in the oil. With the mixer at its lowest speed, I add in about half of the flour mixture, a spoonful at a time. Followed by half of the mashed banana. Then I repeat this with the remaining flour, followed by the last of the mashed banana. At this point, I just give the sides and bottom of the bowl a scrape down with a spatula to make sure it's all well combined. Then I add the grated carrot, walnut, currants and seeds, and give the batter a final mix together. I make sure it's well mixed, but I haven't overbeaten it, and then it's one final scrape around with the spatula. This is a 20cm or 8-inch square cake tin, and I've lightly oiled the sides and lined the bottom. Then I just transfer all of the batter into the cake pan and smooth it out, making sure that it goes right into the corners. I give it a light tap, which will remove any air bubbles, and pop it into the warm oven to bake for 1 to 1 1/4 hours. If you think that the cake is getting too brown on top, then cover with a piece of parchment paper with a hole cut in the middle. My cake is now perfectly cooked. A skewer inserted into the middle comes out clean, and it's firm and springy to touch. So I'm going to allow it to cool in the tin for 20 minutes, then turn it out onto a rack to cool completely. In the meantime, I'm going to whip up my low-fat vanilla cream cheese frosting. For this, I need 30 grams or 1/4 cup of icing or confectioner's sugar, which I'm sifting over 150 grams or 2/3 cup of 3% fat soft cheese before adding half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whisk these together until the icing is creamy and smooth. Now my cake is fully cooled and I've transferred it onto a cake stand. I dollop on the cream cheese icing and use a round bladed knife to smooth it out all over the top of the cake. Now for some Easter bunnykins fun, I've made these little sugar fondant carrots. You can also buy sugar decorations from the store, or you could use some additional walnut halves to decorate the top of the cake. There, that looks carrot-tastic. Excellent! Can you believe that this scrumptious carrot, walnut and banana cake has 60% fewer calories and a massive 75% less saturated fat than the carrot cake you can buy alongside your latte or cappuccino at a well-known starry coffee house? But in our house, we think it's best served with a freshly made cup of tea. Shall I be mother and will you join me in a slice? I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have. Delicious! You can find more heart-healthy recipes in my low-fat and low-cholesterol Mediterranean Diet Cookbook, available as a paperback or Kindle book from Amazon or as an ebook from iBooks, Nook or Kobo. Links are in the description box below. I hope you'll want to watch more of my healthy cooking videos like these ones here. Thank you so much for your company. Please also let me know if you make this or if you'd like to see a video of any other of my recipes, and bye for now.